Good morning, boys and girls. Hi, how are you today? Today is Tuesday, April 7th, and you know me, I'm Mrs. Drobish, here with your morning Weirton Elementary School news. I want to talk about a couple things with you today, and as you can see, I have a lot of activity around me, so I'll explain that later. First thing I'd like to talk about is, how are you, boys and girls? Miss Drobish is hanging in there. We're doing great. We're working hard to make sure, all of us, that you're doing what you need to be doing at home, and that we're hoping that we're making things easy on the parents, which brings me to my topic today, which is Class Dojo. Class Dojo, we are almost at 100%. So if you're not on Class Dojo, please contact your teacher immediately. I believe we're at like 97%, which is pretty incredible for a school-wide dojo. The greatest thing about Class Dojo is that I'm gonna ask parents and students to please keep checking Class Dojo, because every day there's announcements coming out, and these announcements will help you through this time. Another thing I'd like to talk to you about today is, if you've noticed on Class Dojo, we've been sending out messages on some of the classrooms pertaining to picking up your consumables. Now, I had someone today say to me, well, what the heck is a consumable? Well, that's just a fancy education word for the term workbook. So what we're doing right now is we're gathering all of the students' workbooks out of their desks in order to help them with their home learning plan. Please keep checking your Class Dojo for when your class workbooks are available. If you go to the front of the school, that is where they are located. If you would like, you need to find your workbook basket. It's actually not a basket, it's a bag. And your name's gonna be on it, and it'll have your teacher name as well. So they're put off in sections. So if you see Miss Hot, but that's not your name, check in that area, because sure enough, if you're in Miss Hot's class, it will be in that area. And again, parents, just so you know, we are sending dojo messages out as we release those bags by classroom. Thank you so much for your patience and understanding at this time. But it is our hope that if we pass out these workbooks, that it will help the children at home learning. And it will also take a load off of your shoulders too, of if you felt pressure to print anything, which we've never really asked, but I know how the children love to work directly with the problem in front of them. So we felt that it was great, and our teachers have been absolutely spectacular. They've been getting these together for you, and it's just wonderful. So it's a great opportunity. Please, 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 please pick up the bags though, because it's so important that your child gets those. Another thing I'd like to talk about are the packets. We've been going through a lot of packets, and that's fine. Take whatever you need to make you successful. However, I would really appreciate it if parents would let their teachers know what plan they're using at home. Are you using the e-learning plan, or are you picking up the packets? And this way we can better suit your needs by knowing that number. So please let your teacher know by Friday if you are using the paper packet that you're picking up, or if you're using the e-learning plan. And again, this is just to make things easier for you. Finally, I'd love, love, love to talk about what's around me. So this week, our theme is art. And how creative are we? There's all kinds of different forms of art, and I'm sure Mrs. Greco has taught you about them. But today, Miss Drobish, she is a terrible, terrible drawer. She can't paint. I'm not good at that kind of art, but there's all kind of art out in the world. So if you take a look, I made two little friends today. What I like to do for art is, how did I make these two little friends? This is Jack, and this is Peter. And how did I make Jack and Peter? Well, boys and girls, this machine in front of me is called a Cricut. And a Cricut can make all kinds of things. Your moms might have one, or grandma, or someone in your life might have a Cricut. And they're really neat because it's basically a cutting machine. So let me make these two little bunnies. Aren't they cute? And I also made some other things throughout my time having a Cricut. You can make t-shirts. And I made this cup. It has my name on it. That's my first name, in case nobody knows. It's Nicole. But you call me Miss Drobish, okay? And finally, last but certainly not least, my last art project of the night gives me my message to you. I wish you and your family lots of health, good health, great happiness, and a happy Easter. Thank you so much. Now, let me find the flag. Please stand for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Have a great day.